Hey, this is Max. Welcome back to another CSR2 video. I am here on the video content account provided by Nitro for CSR, who has his own YouTube channel, which does some of the videos on leaks, car events, camping information. So make sure to check out Nitro for CSR. I have his YouTube link right here for you, and also in the description of the video. Now, what we're here to do is talk about Supercar Science. Supercar Science is going to be an interesting event because unless you have the cars already unlocked in an account like this, the lock-in information is very confusing. We know that the first lock-in, which is going to be available for most cars, is great. You can use the F1, you can use the F1 LM, whatever. This is the easiest one. Everybody should have a car for this. Starting in lock-in number 2 is where things get interesting. On my account, which does not have all cars, I only see P1 GTR, Pebble Beach, because I don't have this one, as available cars, the Cena as an available option, and the 765 LT as an available option. The Elva has not been updated into the system yet with the game, but obviously that is an available option. So each of these can only be used once, and cars that are essentially the same, such as Cena Carbon and Cena itself, will only count as one car. The launch edition, this one and that one, probably all count as the same car, meaning you're not going to be able to use them separately. Unless it's in the data as a completely separate car, which I don't believe it is. Once you lock in one of the Cenas, you're done for the next one. So assuming we do P1 GTR for the second lock-in, you're now looking at the Cena Carbon, or Cena Launch Edition for the third lock-in. That brings you to lock-in number 4, which is, or could be, 765 LT, or if you're a free-to-play player, you can get this car with gold keys and lock that in for number 3, and if you have P1 GTR, that'll be number 2, and then the first one could be any McLaren. But this is where you're going to start getting stuck. Lock-in 4 and 5 has to be either the Cena, if you have the other cars, or the Elva, both of which isn't likely to be free. This is where the money part of the game comes in. Buy these cars for money and use them, or you have no option to move forward. This happened with Koenigsegg, this happened with Bugatti, this will happen with Aston Martin, and this will happen ultimately with the Pagani Supercar Science events that are coming or has already came. There's no way around these events without paying. You will pay something for a car. Even if you just buy the car, that's not going to be free. So these are paid events through and through, and you can get certain part. You can get up to a certain part of it. I may try to get up to race 30, lock-in number 3, because right there, race 27, I should say. Let's go take a look at these rewards. They're pretty lame overall. So first 3 races has no lock-in. So here, let's say F1. Then you go through here, lock-in number 2. Let's say we do the P1 GTR. Then you get to here, lock-in number 3. You go, okay, I pull the gold keys, I get the 765 LT, and I lock this in. Now you can get all the way up to race 27. Nothing really to write home about with these rewards. I mean, look at it. It's nice. Like 3 gold keys, I'm not complaining about. But everybody should, with enough McLaren, should at least get there. But the second 3 gold keys is just out of reach unless you pay for lock-in number 4. And once you get past that, it's quite a bit of races before you get into lock-in number 5, and you'll need that in order to actually win the prize car. And ultimately, lock-in number 6 is the prize car, which is the McLaren Speedtail, and then you use that to finish up and get 5 more gold keys, and ultimately 10 total gold keys, 25 red chips, 5 blue tokens. I mean blue. What am I saying? Yellow tokens. So again, the rewards are probably not even worth the effort and the cost of getting into this event, unless you love the Speedtail so much and you really want it. I'll be honest with you, it looks kind of homely to me, so I'm not even keen on it, and I've never seen it in live being used all that effectively, so my suspicion is that it's not all that. So what is my goal with this? My goal is to pull probably gold keys to get to the third lock-in, pocket my 3 gold keys that I get from the event, which means I'm now at a net loss of 7 gold keys, even if I get that car on the first pole. But there's hope that the 765 will turn out to be a decent enough car that I won't feel bad about my 70 lost gold keys, or in this case 67 lost gold keys if it goes to loyalty, or if I get real lucky, maybe I'm only using 7 gold keys for it. So we'll have to see. But after that, it really comes down to whether this Elva is going to be really good. The Cena, again, is a decent car, but not enough for me to want to pay. Since I didn't pay the first time to try to get it, I'm probably not likely to pay a second time to get it, since I'm also able to get 765 LT, which will probably be just as good anyway. So that's really my take on the McLaren event. If you're willing to pay, sure, no problem, you'll get through it. If you're willing to buy the Cena and the Elva, you will make it all the way through, but don't expect to get to lock in 4 and 5 without both cars, meaning you need the Cena and you're going to need that Elva, or you're running out of cars to lock in. It just doesn't make any sense. So 2 paid cars at minimum to get through, because I don't think either one of those are going to come on gold keys. 1 gold key pole car to get you through number 3, assuming you have 1 and 2 already in place, and that means you need the P1 GTR already in hand to lock in for number 2. Otherwise, as a new player, you're only probably locking 1, which is any McLaren pretty much, and locking 2, which will be the 765 LT, because the P1 GTR may or may not be coming for gold keys. Probably not, we don't know, because it's not listed as a rare imports car. Only the 765 LT is when you go look at the car. So I think they're going to try to sell it to you for money as well. What's my final take on the event? I'm not too excited about it because, again, the Speedtail isn't that wonderful a car that is a must-have in my view. It's nice, I guess, and it's a cool event if you're willing to spend a few bucks to acquire some new cars. Overall, I am more excited about the Aston Martin Valkyrie that's coming with the Aston Martin Supercar Science than I am about the Speedtail. So I'm probably going to save my resources this time around, wait for the Aston Martin Supercar Science, and then grab that Valkyrie, because I have to buy the Valhalla, and there's probably one other paid car somewhere in that Aston Martin range that I'm going to have to look into. In any case, let me know your thoughts. If you have any questions I can answer, I will try to answer them. If you like the video, leave a like. If you like my channel, subscribe, hit the bell, and you get notifications when I put up new videos. And don't forget to check out Nitro for CSR's YouTube channel as well. Without his help, I could not have brought this video to you. And as always, thank you for watching my videos. I'll catch you next time.